Story time. So, what is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you on a date? I'll start. So, there was one time that I was on this date with a guy, and well, him and I were having some problems, right? And he took me out to this abandoned Boy Scout camp. And when we got there, we were fighting, we were arguing and stuff. And out of nowhere, there was this brown and white puppy that came out of nowhere, just came out of the darkness and started barking at us. It ran up to him and started barking at him and acting like it wanted him to follow him. So, while he was barking, in the midst of the barking, um, it was just awkwardly silent around us, other than the dog barking. Well, when the dog couldn't get him to follow him, the dog came around to the driver's side where I was and started barking. Then out of nowhere, it kept trying to run into the woods and then it came running back to me. So I got creeped out and so did he. So we decided we were going to leave. Well, while we were in the process of leaving, we go around the bend because there's like a turn around this area and it was like a drive and we went to go around the turn. Well, when we went to go around the turn, we saw this camper with the door wide open and we saw nobody was inside but the lights were all on and this puppy had disappeared. Well, then out of nowhere, like around the next turn, we see this random guy just in the middle of the road, walking like a zombie. That's the best way to describe it to you. He was walking slow and dragging his leg. He didn't look like he needed help. He just looked like he was being weird. And he had glasses on and he was just walking funny. But the thing I noticed that was weird was his eyes were shining like flashlights. That's the best way to describe it to you. And I thought it was because he was wearing glasses. Well, come to find out, that's not the case. And I didn't know that at the time. I just, chalked it up to that. So he starts walking closer and closer. And the next thing I know, he's getting closer to my side of the door. And he gets so close to my side of the door that he comes around to the side and he's like right up against the glass, like really close, and his eyes are still shining.